Let me tell you a story. You start with the alerts. These are the notifications you get in real time. You configure them however you like. Then you use history to see how they really work. Then you backtest your strategy with the oddsmaker. Then the AI runs the oddsmaker all night long, optimizing everything. Then you use Brokerage Plus to attach trade ideas to your broker. Then you get a little scared. That's okay. That's why we added simulated trading. Hello, I'm Philip. I wrote the original software that you've come to know as Trade Ideas. Fast forward 18 years and now I'm lucky enough to lead this amazing team. Here you're looking at the web version of our application. Slightly slimmer, but has the same functionality for the most part. And here's our download version, which includes some cool features. Today we're going to start with the 10,000-foot view of our application. What are the most interesting pieces and how do they fit together? In this video I'll give you a quick overview of our data and how we use it. In future videos we can take a closer look at some of these features. Alerts are at the heart of our offering. We report interesting events as they happen in real time. I'm recording this video long after the market has closed, so there's no activity showing right now. In my next video, I'll show you what it looks like when the market is open and the magic is flowing. Let's say I want to know about volume. I can ask for so many different things. Some people want to know exactly the volume today, like only show me stocks that are trading between 10,000 and a million shares. Well, that's an option, and we have so many more. But wouldn't you want to know just what's unusual, using our database to tell you? Or maybe I want something 5 times normal or 3 times normal, whatever ratio you want to put in. Again, this requires a whole video, but the point is we are constantly monitoring everything. We let you customize it, but we're pointing you in the right direction as to what's interesting and different and what you need to look at now. The top list is another favorite. Same basic data, you can put in the same formulas, but where the alert window is focused on what's happening now. Show me an event. Show me something that just happened. The top list, on the other hand, shows you data about whatever stocks meet your criteria. In this case, the ones with the highest volume. Maybe we want the gainers instead. And just that quickly you can see whatever stocks you're interested in, regardless of whether there's an interesting event right now or not. Well, there's at least one thing I can show you right now, and that's history. So the alerts aren't enough. The successful traders I know work really hard and they're up all night and they're looking at their old strategies from today to say, why didn't this do exactly what I wanted? And they're going through all this data. Or they're saying, hey, there's a new strategy that I want to try. And what would that look like if I ran it on here? The top list also has history. You can see what something was like in the morning, perhaps. Again, I'm in California, so this would be the time of the open. And that's what the market looked like. So history is great, but there are so many details here. In fact, we just barely started scrolling and there's more to do, more to see. Of course, you can configure this just like the real-time alerts any way you want. But again, the traders were complaining that it was just too much work. So that's what brought us to the oddsmaker. Basically, you can say you want to backtest the strategy. it looks a lot like a trading robot. You give it a strategy, you give it the risk management and exit criteria, you tell it to go or stop. You tell it to buy or to sell. Tell you a little secret. I'm not very good at trading. I'll let Dan and Brad and those guys show you how to use the oddsmaker. The important thing is when you're done, you don't just get this chart saying that you're losing money. You get all these details. You can see what days does it work, what filters, what price ranges. Is there something that I can do to adjust my strategy? And this is the real power of the oddsmaker. You can run it again and again, trying it out, just looking at what our historical data says that a strategy will do. So that led to our next step, which was the AI. The short version, it's sending out signals. It's going to say things like, now's a good time to buy or now's a good time to sell. Some people use these very literally, either automatically trading or looking at them and deciding one at a time which trades they want to take. Other people, they're just kind of looking at a sense of the market. This particular strategy did only 2 trades and they were both shorts. Maybe that tells me something about the day. Maybe the AI thinks that this isn't a good day to be long. I wouldn't want to argue with the AI. All this is in support of trading, of course. And we have Brokerage Plus. That's our trading window. This lets you do a number of things, including manually and automatically trading. You can use the signals exactly as they're recommended. You can create your own signals, and then you can go in anytime you want and start buying and selling. Again, it's all integrated into one place. We've had versions of this for a long time, but it's really been evolving, and we're really proud of it, and now we're pushing it harder than we used to. It used to be a tool for only a few specific people, but now it's become a much more powerful tool. And finally, I want to point out Brokerage Plus connected to Trade Ideas simulated trading. Works just like the real trading, but it's not real money. You can practice as much as you want. This is a relatively new feature, this simulated trading. I had my doubts at first, but now that I see it in practice, people are practicing with fake money before they use real money. This helps me sleep at night. This means that my customers have every chance not to lose money. Finally, I want to go back to here. We have our channel bar and our welcome screen. As I said, we can share things with each other. We can share things between the support people and the users. The users can send stuff to us to look at. The users can send things to their friends. It's just such a powerful tool. And I started with the simplest stuff, where we had just one alert, and now you're seeing all sorts of crazy windows. That's why I don't like to click on these at the beginning. It'll scare somebody. But you don't have to set all this up. You can go to one of our recommended settings, or you can have somebody help you and then just send you some settings. In fact, I'd love to take a closer look at that and show you how it's actually done. It's just such a powerful thing. I'm not going to do that now. That's how a programmer looks at trade ideas. We're constantly scanning the stock market for interesting events. We're watching tick by tick and print by print. We're sending you exactly what you want to see, and we're showing it to you in so many different formats. That's a wrap.